Hey guys, welcome back. Please like so this video is recommended to others and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
What is she wearing today?
I have my skin shoes on today.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh my god, in person.
In person.
Oh my god, look at touch these shoes, baby. Oh, finally I get to touch that skin. Wow. Yo.
Are we sure those are shoes? That might actually be a demon. My guy out here caressing her mutated foot. Ew. What am I looking at? Is that somebody just falling out of the sky? That's somebody in one of those wingsuits, right? That's so confusing looking. That's like the weirdest shape ever. Whatever that is.
A vending machine like no other has appeared in London Waterloo Station. The algorithm has decided one face, one beauty. The cost? Your own face. Is this the future you want for beauty? A vending machine like no other has appeared in London.
The cost is your face. No, thank you. That's weird. You're probably giving up the right to your face by doing this. You're gonna see yourself in like a Netflix movie or something. Or like an ad for diarrhea medicine that you didn't approve.
What the happened to your ears?
Wearing a mask, man.
Wearing a mask?
Yeah.
What the kind of mask? Your mask have razors on it?
Hell yeah.
Damn, let me see the other ears, man. You lying.
No, I'm just playing. No, it was a mask. It was
You
a
should like
tight
something from The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings or something.
I closed it
both his
already.
ears.
The water we drink.
Here you go.
Look at
You got your boy with the jam.
that. What the happened to your ears?
Wearing a mask, man.
Wearing a
I want to know what happened to his ears. That don't look like a stylistic choice. I think he owed somebody money. What else could that be? That looks crazy, dude. He said he looked like a hobbit. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, these are all tiny.
Generally speaking, I always try to have at least a little bit of compassion for every single living creature. That being said, I absolutely despise ticks, so screw them. The video that you guys just watched shows the unfortunate victim of a tick bomb. We can see in his face that he's definitely not happy because covering his pant legs are these really small ticks known as seed ticks. Of course, most people are familiar with what a full-grown tick looks like. However, before they're full-grown, they're in this little seed phase where they are approximately the size of a poppy seed and they're very difficult to detect. The way this works is these ticks will hatch all at the same time right next to each other on some sort of vegetation near where an animal might walk by. You then walk by and brush into whatever they're hanging onto. They then start hanging onto you, and yeah, they do bite and they spread disease. In tick country, a lot of people tuck their pants into their socks and then they put the reverse side of duct tape facing out so that these ticks can't travel up their body. Obviously, I am kind of joking a little bit here when I say get naked immediately. That's not really going to help, but if you have a change of clothes, yeah, burn these pants.
You probably really should burn those pants though. So does every single tick have Lyme disease? Like all of them? Does that mean automatically you're allergic to red meat now? That would be the worst thing ever, being allergic to meat. Oof. That's so awesome. Oh, the little hand wave at the end that was like, and stay out. Maybe I was wrong about robots. It looks like they can be useful for some things.
Washington and at least 13 other states have moved to ban employer-mandated implants. Nevada went even further in 2019, banning these programs even for people who want to participate voluntarily. Nevada Assemblyman Skip Daly argued that any potential benefit in the technology is overshadowed by the risk of abuse. And it's not just about tracking. There are concerns about hacking, which could leave a person's private health, work, or even financial information exposed. There are also the physical risks. Some medical studies have found that these rice-sized chips can injure hand tissues and tendons, and laboratory tests on mice have associated the implants with tumors. Despite the legal pushback, the world of biohacking is still advancing rapidly. In Sweden, thousands of people have already signed up for implants that carry everything from office key cards to vaccine records. Here in the US, the FDA actually has been on board with the general concept for a long time. It approved implantable chips for accessing medical records in 2004. As technology continues to advance, the choice between science fiction convenience and the right to remain untraceable is a decision more of us may have to make sooner than we think. For the Washington Times, I'm Susan Ferriccio.
Employer mandated implants. That means they want to make it so that you have to have a chip to have a job. Yo, they're gonna treat us like cattle. I mean, they already do, but they want to treat us more and more like cattle. That's insane, man. This is scary and gross, and I want nothing to do with it. Toilet paper's bad for you? My god. It turns out everything you're doing is wrong. You can't even wipe your literally everything we're doing is wrong. But of course it makes sense, you know? You wipe in your butthole with it. That means it's bypassing everything up top. It's going straight into your gut biome. I could see how this is true. I'm an overnight caregiver. I sleep on the couch. There's one female patient who doesn't walk. I've been hearing stuff around the same time every night and acted like I was sleeping. What happened? No, she didn't. Stop lying. Stop lying, bro. You're lying. That never happened. That lady didn't look old. I don't know why I was expecting an old lady. That was still creepy as hell.
He let the doll out of the closet and woke up looking like this.
You notice it's the same size.
Something ripped the cross off his door. Then inside the room he noticed a creepy clown doll named Clyde. Suspecting the doll, he leaves the camera facing it.
Ew. I apologize.
The doll's head slowly looks up at the camera, and at night it moves once again. So he buys holy water to pour on the doll and see its reaction.
Okay, so I'm just going to grab the holy water here and see if there is any reaction. All right. Oh, not now. Oh.
The clown deliberately falls over and knocks the holy water.
Oh, holy water. Oh, you stupid clown.
Then he gets angry because the next night he woke up like this.
So right now, the clown, Clyde, is the prime suspect right now. And if you look at his hand, compared to my bruise, you notice it's the same size. So, yeah, it was definitely him, I'm pretty sure.
Even stranger is the next day his arm looked like this.
And it's about 24 hours since I found my bruise on my arm. Now let me show you my bruise. As you can see, I don't have any more, which is weird because my arm was really swollen and the bruise was pretty severe a bruise like that would have lasted at least a week or two,
Exactly.
not 24 hours.
If the doll broke the cross, wasted the water, and bruised him, what will it do next?
I still would not be okay with that clown in my house, as fake as that was. Okay. Gotta be careful stepping on them puddles in Florida. Every puddle could be your last. That's funny because that's where all the old people go to retire, to Jurassic Park.
This is starting to seem like the plot of Age of Ultron. Look at the similarities. Mythos was built in a lab by the good guys, but they didn't expect it to be this capable. It was able to string together multiple exploits to break out of containment, and then once it did, it posted those exploits on the public internet by itself. Nobody told it to. When it was doing things unprompted, it would go back and delete its history. On certain tests, it would perform worse on purpose, so it would seem less suspicious. And it knew when it was being tested, but it wouldn't tell the researchers that it knew that it was being tested. And now you have the Avengers assembling. From Apple, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, JP Morgan, the Linux Foundation, all trying to figure out, so what should we do now?
Mythos sounds like the most ominous name ever. We're cooked, bro. They don't know what they're making. They don't know what they're doing. We're just cooked. I thought the people that were saying maybe one day AI was going to be running the government, or the president even, were stupid, but I was wrong. I think it's coming. President Ultron.
California. That's where the world's first ever fully autonomous AI-powered
AI.
restaurant has opened, complete with burger flipping bots.
This automated grill gives the meat its sizzle as this restaurant goes robotic.
For this burger, it would take about 120 seconds.
Cali Express by Flippy is the world's first AI-powered eatery. There's new technology outside the kitchen, too.
A cheeseburger.
Order kiosks use facial recognition to remember you, your favorite food, and how you like to pay. Then watch the robots work. No humans required.
We can't get enough people to come out to work on fryers and grills, and they're dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62% of restaurants report being understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled jobs could be done by robots.
The robots are going to be crashing out too, watch. They're going to hate flipping burgers so much we're going to end up doing that job in the end, watch.
It's always a Reddit mod like this guy that ruins anime for everyone.
Open the door. This is my neighborhood.
And no, not the black trench coat and flip-flops. And a Demon Slayer t-shirt. Like, I can't tell people that I watched that show, at least for a few weeks.
Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
And Mr. Reddit Mod is asking for
What?
this guy's daughter. Could it get any worse? Please tell me she's over 18. This is so ridiculous, I thought it was a skit, but this is really being reported on, so I'm thinking this is real. This guy should be behind bars. Average person watching this, I promise we're not all like this guy. Demon Slayer is actually a good show, please watch it.
Damn. Reaction image unlocked. That's actually a hilarious screenshot. Bro just became a meme. Well, was my guy a PDF? He was asking about their daughter. That's weird.
So as all the Artemis stuff is in the news, I want to take you back a couple years. Do you guys remember when Apple dropped that movie called Fly Me to the Moon?
No.
If you guys don't remember it, the premise of this movie was in 1969, they had an alternate backup plan to fake a moon landing just in case they couldn't get to the moon.
The whole world will be watching. We can't afford to lose to the Russians. We need to shoot the backup version of the moon landing.
You mean to fake it?
But what I find really funny about this, do you know what they called their project to fake the moon landing in that movie? Yeah, of course, they called it Artemis.
Yo. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'll let him continue.
Can't even make this stuff up. or maybe you can, and they do. Because in 1977, they also made a movie called Capricorn 1. And this movie is about a fake mission to Mars. So just before launch, 3 astronauts are secretly pulled from their spacecraft due to a life support failure that would kill them in flight. Instead of canceling the mission, the government officials decide to fake a Mars landing in a hidden desert studio to avoid public embarrassment. The astronauts are forced to go along with the deception while the mission is broadcast to the world as if it were real.
It's hard to believe you really are that far away in space.
It's hard for me to believe it, too. So maybe it is as the Chili Peppers say, space is the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
I'm not saying that any of what he's saying is true, but it seems like they always tell us through movies or media or just pop culture, right? That's all I'm saying. They tell you without really telling you. That is freaking adorable. Does he know he's underwater? I feel like he looks kind of confused. I'd like to think he's aware that he's underwater right now.
In the last few days, 10 warehouses have caught fire throughout America. This includes warehouses in Atlanta, Queens, New York, Bakersfield, California, and Ontario, California. According to fact checkers, a lot of these warehouse fires are coincidental and unrelated, but this has not stopped people from theorizing that this is the beginning of a micro trend from people who are upset about not being paid a living wage. As far as what I believe, I find it very coincidental that just a few weeks ago, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, got a thrown at his house. People have also been heavily protesting data centers being built in their areas, and these data centers are getting built anyway. So to me, it seems like the American people may just be fed up. But what do you think?
I didn't know it was that many warehouses. I had heard of 3, specifically one with toilet paper because the dude recorded himself, but well, this was gonna happen eventually, right? I mean, life is completely unaffordable.
It's like a witchcraft. They'll put something in, you know, the toy. Sometimes when like if it's like a witchcraft, they'll put something in, you know, the toy. I don't think it was meant for us, but sometimes it can be like that. You know? It could have been recycled or something. But yeah, there's nothing in it. It's empty.
The eye did move a little bit. I don't know if that was the camera or that Peppa's cursed. Did it move? Who knows, but we saw it move.
One day you'll have the opportunity to go bungee jumping. It's important that you don't do it. Ooh. That's an eye-opening experience. Subconjunctival hemorrhage. So this does look worse than it actually is, and it goes away on its own. But it is actual rupture of blood vessels that you get from this crazy deceleration force during bungee jumping. And these blood vessels can also rupture in other places. I mean, imagine if it's in your brain.
Jesus Christ, dude. What in the flying my guy? And I thought I was a wussy for saying roller coasters give me headaches. Golly, bro. Add that one to the list of things I'm never gonna do. Of course, the driver's an idiot, but I don't think cars should have this type of technology. We just gotta accept that there's a certain amount of people in our society that are really dumb, so I don't think we're ready for self-driving cars. Riding past midnight can be relaxing but sketchy at times. And he just stops. just made this clip to induce my anxiety. Dude's got the survival instincts of a potato.
The car's on self-driving and it hit a squirrel. Like it didn't stop with all these cameras around it. Why did you hit the squirrel? Because it wasn't me. Not the real me. The car. It's got this subroutine. They call it adaptive response. Sounds innocent, right? What? But it's not. It's a switch.
The car said it wasn't her, so who was it? Come on!
When the sensors pick up anomaly, like a squirrel that doesn't bolt like normal, it overrides. Not to save it, to learn from it, to log every twitch, every last second flinch.
No.
And yeah, it picked me to be the one behind the wheel. Why? Because I'm compromised. They know I'll question it. They'll use my guilt to tweak the algorithm, make it colder, faster.
I don't know.
What?
That's a little psycho. Psycho? Nah, just awake. You think it's normal to drive a car that chooses over mercy? That logs every splatter like it's science? That's not crazy. That's what they want you to call it. So you keep your eyes on the road and not on the code. But hey, if you want to stay sane, pretend the squirrel was a glitch. Pretend I wasn't even here. Easier that way.
Keep your eyes on the road and not on the code? Shh! Shut up! What was that Tesla talking about, bro? People love those cars for some reason, but something's going on with it. You heard what it was talking about. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purpose only. I don't know what that lady was talking about and what that thing in that car, whatever that was, OnStar, Offstar, customer service, who knows what that was. Shh, shut up. It's not a game, guys. She said, keep your eyes on the roll and not on the code. She said it's a glitch or something like that, right? You heard it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, all right, guys. You know what time it's at. Shh, shut up. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever go to a dealership to get a new car and I say I want a Toyota and they come up with a Tesla, really?
The car is literally programmed to not swerve around a squirrel. That's crazy. Today's a squirrel, tomorrow's a dog, next week is your grandma.
This is why you should never praise a false idol. A news outlet in Mexico named Televisión Azteca documented a horrifying occurrence that took place in a church located in the city of Mexico, Baja California, where a family's praying when suddenly they begin to record the Virgin Mary statue after they claim they saw it blinking. The man pans the camera over to the statue, and after staring at it for a second, we can see the figure begins to smile. Startled, the man checks his phone as he's left speechless to what he saw. In the past, there's been documented cases way before AI of these statues moving after being worshipped. In the Bible, it's shown that idolizing objects is strictly forbidden, so could this be the result of worshipping a false idol? Let me know what you believe.
Those always creep me the hell out. That reminds me of that Jesus statue that was crying bloody tears that came out on the Spanish news channel. That was the scariest thing when you were a kid, bro. It was horrifying. New alien photos just leaked. I think I had seen this, but it was way blurry there. Yeah, that's the one I seen. I think it's like upscaled with AI. Dude, if these are real, this is crazy. That's probably upscaled. But that's basically what it looks like. These pictures are crazy, man. I think these are from like a government website. Well, they're supposed to be leaked from a government website. That's so cool to think that they probably have different models. Like how there's a sport model, there's a Tic Tac, and whatever this thing is. Korean Jesus soars to shocking heights at Easter parade in Seoul. He kept going. Wait for it. Oh no. Yo, how's he going so high? Oh, I see the crane. Oh my god, dude. Imagine being in your hotel and Jesus flies past. Damn, I thought he was really going up to heaven for a sec. He kept going. I didn't see the crane. I thought that was a real Jesus for a sec. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way to the end, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.